Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
In preparation for today's lecture, I was caused to look out at all the people that were in the farmer's market and to allow myself to become quiet. And in being quiet, to then be receptive to the energies that were being generated. And that's the nice thing about a farmer's market. Most people come because they want something, and they are already receptive because they know it has what they want. They're not going shopping for a car. They're going for foods. They're going for the connections. They're going there to, perhaps on an unconscious level, find themselves opening up, and in their openness connecting with others that they feel are receptive to them, that are not going to threaten them, that they're going to feel at ease with. Where we are right now in the time of life, there's an energy that is making itself available and known to us, but because we're unfamiliar with it, it can be challenging because we're not used to having something come in and stimulate us to raise our rate of vibration. We're used to having something come in and reach perhaps across to us, or something that we're even more familiar with, and that is degrade our vibration to where then there is another commonality of communication. Well, life doesn't have that intended for us. Life is right now saying, this is a time for ascension. This is a time to figure out what ascension is, and as you do, you're then going to respond to it by doing what you can do of who you are, and that is raise your rate of vibration. Well, that sounds pretty simple until you try it out. And what you're going to experience in trying it out is that's not who you've grown accustomed to be. You've grown accustomed to operating in certain frequencies and certain rates of vibration so that it affects how you think, how you feel, and how you act. So that you then get this reflection coming back to life that confirms, this is how I'm thinking, this is how I'm feeling, this is how I'm acting. Well, this ascension process is also stimulating us to wake up. And our awakening is causing us to look a little more carefully at what it is that we are vibrating by what it is that we're experiencing. And eventually, because we are savvy beings, we start catching on to, this is a little bit different. This is requiring of me that if I actually want to experience a life of happiness, joy, and fulfillment, I'm going to have to start generating happiness, joy, and fulfillment, and do it for a sufficient amount of time to give the registration a chance to confirm this is what I'm doing. This means learning to live beyond a 3-second parameter. Which, again, is stimulating to us and in a way challenging. But look at ascension now as another way of life saying, okay, we're going to do something here to the law of attraction. We're going to stimulate the law of attraction by raising the rate of vibration of the environment so that you then can start working with raising your rate of vibration so that you can then start attracting to yourself higher frequency experiences. How do you do that? Well, the first thing you've got to do is you got to heal yourself. Bummer. I know, this is not like winning the lotto. Okay? I mean, most people have dropped down into a level of awareness where they want it done for them, failing to realize the only way that happens is to have it done through them. So this is, again, like I said, Ascension is in part awakening to accept responsibility as an opportunity to experience life for living your passion. Well, if you're fresh out of passion, then you might want to see what is a possibility for you. Because you see, this is where the stimulation really puts us into a different realm of awareness. Awareness. Thinking. Believing. Acting. Awareness. What can that possibly mean to you? What can that do to you that would then allow you to do something with it that then is going to change your life? Because you see, you are the creator of your life. And if you allow Ascension to stimulate you, then it's going to prompt you to look and see where you spend most of the time inside of you, and that's inside your head. That's not working well. You have to choose some other location. Well, we've got it there. It's just a matter of discovery. If you look at the head and the brain and the way that it works, the mind, you see it is based on polarity. Black, white. Good, evil. Right, wrong. Well, that just keeps you bouncing back and forth. If you like ping pong, great activity for you. But it's a repeating activity. If you want to get out of that and get into something that is dynamically successful, then you have to bring your focus in to one singular direction. What better place to go to than your heart? Your heart is very singular in its focus. Your heart will bring to you all that you truly need, want, and desire. But you have to be willing to make a shift in where you center your awareness so that it can then begin to work along the lines of what's happening, being promoted by life so far as Ascension is concerned. Because you'll find it so much easier to ascend by raising your rate of vibration through your heart successfully than trying to do it through your head. Your head is constantly going to be fighting with you. It'll be there as long as you're giving it what it wants, but it won't take long at all for you to get distracted by some other activity. So, I mentioned healing, and I quickly went over it because I saw the drop in the rate of vibration in the room. But I still have to come back to it. And the reason is, for us to move from 3D, which is what I was talking about, polarity, opposites, into 5D, which is singular, love, focus, we have to be willing to raise our rate of vibration. And to get to there, we have to take it upon ourselves, this healing process. Somebody spoke of it in terms of chakras. Most of you are familiar with chakras? Okay, there's 7 main chakras. And the 3 below the heart, so far as the root, the sacral. Okay, and then, excuse me, lost my train of thought there. Yes, and the solar plexus. To look at those and what they represent to us so far as what kind of a healing do we need? Well, when we go to the first chakra, we look and we see we're all caught up in surviving. We're all caught up in what is safe, some kind of provision for safety. We look at the second chakra and we look at, oh right, relationship to myself, relationship to others, relationship to my creative capacities. And then we look at the third chakra and we say, all right, what about the third chakra? What about willpower? What is it that we have as gut feeling that often causes us to stay stuck in those denser frequencies? Well, we look at this and we see these are energies that are representative of the things that go on inside our head. The thoughts we think, the feelings we feel, the actions that we take. We start looking at these and seeing, if I really want to ascend, then I'm going to have to look at ascension as something that I take upon myself and ascend within me vibrationally, to where then I reach a place of agreement, singularity, heart focus. All of this may sound hard, but right now, right now, take it upon yourself to put your hands, your two chakras, over your heart chakra and speak to yourself in ways of connection, to where you see this as an opportunity for you to, on a regular basis, reconnect with your heart, and in reconnecting with your heart, find that you are awakening to your singular, most powerful ability to create. You are making a choice in so doing. And choice is your greatest power. If you choose not to acknowledge yourself, if you choose to ignore your heart as a point of singular focus, then you're going to actually be generating energy that is in opposition to the energies that life is promoting right now in ascension. So all of these words really come down to a simple action. A simple action that you and only you can take for yourself. And that is to move out of your head. Allow the healing process to take place so far as lower density awareness. And bring yourself up to your heart for singular focus, so that you find you then become aligned vibrationally with what life is presenting to all of humanity, including you. So this last part, where you are right now with your hands over your heart, this last part is the most important part of everything that transpired from this platform to you and from you to life. Thank you for your attention.
For more information about the Metaphysical Church of Enlightenment or the Rodin Foundation, please go to our website at www.rodin.org. If you have been inspired by the revelations shared in these podcasts, please donate to the Rodin Foundation's ongoing efforts to help others help themselves at www.rodin.org/donate.